how do we scroll on this thing? Yeah, there we go. I just wasn't hitting it hard enough, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so this is an album cover by a band called Big Brother and the Holding Company from the 1960s. So Robert Crumb, the famous cartoonist you might have heard of, he drew this. Sick. This spot is called Saving Gigi.
Yo, I never even knew that. Who is Gigi?
That's an interesting question to find out. Who is this Gigi that needs to be saved?
Yo, you see, I have this problem. I think that's why it's the reason why I'm able to do so much, but it's also the reason why I'm not able to do so much, because I want to know answers right away. So let's go find out who Gigi.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, I got a question. Sorry. Gigi. Who's Gigi?
Gigi isn't here. Gigi's not home, man.
It's one of those answers. Was Gigi the old owner?
Yeah, Gigi was the old owner.
Oh, so you're the new guy?
Me and Amelia, my partner. Yeah, she's not here. She's out right now.
Okay, nice.
The Gigi comes from a guy named Luigi, who now owns Rockabilly Rock up on. Was that on Oakwood? Okay. In Davenport. My girlfriend had been working here for about a year, and she was Bo's manager, and she was doing all the ordering. She was doing everything. We brought in new. We started talking about owning the place. Yeah. So then we brought in new coffee before we even owned it, because we were preparing for a change. And then we bought it off Monica, the owner of Saving Grace, and then that was about 11 months ago. And yeah, so now it's Amelia and I.
Yo, so there, you have your answer. Everybody wants to know, what's the address here? So they could check it out.
It's 859 Bloor Street.
859 Bloor.
Say it again, 859 Bloor Street?
859 Bloor Street.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
And they have wireless.
Hell yeah, so all of the people that come streaming in here, 859 Bloor Street, Saving Gigi. So now we know who Gigi is. Is your mind at ease now?
Yo, this is what I do. Like, it's the problem. I'm one of those guys, like, if you send me a link and it says, don't look, like, yo, that's getting 1 million views because I'm looking, okay?
But I think most of the time they say don't look so that you'll look.
Yeah, well, I look anyways, right? Even though I know I might be mad.
Yeah. Cool. So what do you got on the go these days? Because these people watching this, they might not be familiar with you.
Okay, yo, people, the Kid Famous, man. Juno nominated, Much Music Video nominated, 60 Seconds of Fame on Flow 935, MC Extraordinaire, Entertainer Extraordinaire, Director, Producer. You know, I try to do it all. I sound like the typical black guy with glasses, I know.
No, if you got a resume that big, you got a right to brag.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
And the city has a right to wreck our shot by bringing noisy trucks past.
And they say I don't rep Toronto.
Oh yeah, let's get the logo. There we go.
You know what I mean?
There it goes.
That's right.
That's how we rep for the hometown.
This is how we roll. We roll with one of these everywhere we go.
Yeah, he's picking us up, but he's gonna wait because we got things to discuss first.
That's what it is. But make sure you check out thekidfamous.com and SeanWard.net. And then try ones where you say jet lag swag, and then like jet lag swag.
Okay. And what is it for?
Is this new? I'm trying to start this new style of like flowing, and it's just jet lag swag. It's real lazy.
Okay.
So yeah, I want to put it at the starting of like all the songs that I do it in.
Okay.
All right, yo.
All right.
All right, peace.
Sometimes life can feel like a poetry, and I mean that in two ways. One is that sometimes I just feel like everything's going your way and it had to have been written like that beforehand. The other way is that sometimes it feels like we're living in rhymes and stanzas. So I haven't been down here all summer, and now twice this week I've got business in the Distillery District. Here is the question of the day, folks. If you were in charge of these kids, would you let them climb all the way up that object? Look at how high up these kids are. Because I think if they were my kids, I would let them have at it, because I'm just that kooky. And if they are gonna hurt them, well, chances are they're not gonna hurt themselves, right? So if they do, I guess they learned a lesson. They're not gonna die, right? They're not gonna have to go to the hospital. If those kids fell from there, they'd be hurt. They wouldn't have to go to the hospital. Well, and Christina would not let them if they were under her care.
Yes, I would care for them.
Exactly. So you know what that means is that I'm either the best parent ever or the worst parent ever.
Worst parent ever.
I disagree. I think that means that I would be an awesome dude of a dad.
An awesome dude of dad. You'd be like where your kids would call you by your first name, and then
I don't know if I got that far.
and then they'd like be swearing around you, and
I don't know if I got that far.
yeah, then you totally
I'd say,
would.
watch your mouth.